we're just a few days away from Season 2 launching, and I'm going to break down in this video and give you all the information that we have gotten so far, so stick around, let's get it. Welcome back to CO Gaming, and today we are talking about Season 2, and we're going to kind of go over all the information that we've been given so far on this, and we're only a few days away. I know some servers should be going into Season 2 as soon as it launches, which will probably be those initial, 30s, 31s, 32s, those type of servers, and then we are probably, my server is, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 days out, but just a few days. It's not going to be too bad, but we're just going to jump right into this. So this patch note is 1.0.18, and the new season is called the Icebound Oath. It's set to be released on August 31st of 2023. That's the year we're in, so makes a whole lot of sense. So to kind of kick things off, we're going to talk about the new war pets that we're getting. It is a very fantastic feature. Do kind of look a little bit like Pokemon, but who really cares? I think it's going to be an awesome addition to the game. Uh, could possibly and potentially bring a fantastic new element to everything we do. So it starts off by saying, embark on a new journey of growth with new companions, and following the night of Burning Stars, which is your season 1 plus. Many lost their homes. Beast roamed the land, suffering the corruption of dark forces, purifying the beast so that they may join your legion, fighting alongside your heroes and defeat the enemy. Pet sanctuaries are now available. Purify beasts on the world map to allow them to enter your pet sanctuary, nurture your war pets, and interact with them to get exciting surprises. According to the Merchants Guild, pet sanctuaries have just been built and will be further improved in the future. Lords are welcome to provide suggestions and feedback. So basically meaning what we're going to have to do with this new element of the game is we're going to have to go out onto the world map, and we will pretty much, gather them at some point, not exactly for sure how, and then they will go to your pet sanctuary and you will be able to use them moving forward. It does seem like you're going to be able to kind of level them up and grow them, kind of like what we do with our heroes right now, but just the only thing we get from that being, the emojis and all the different things we get from that. But this is going to be more of a system to where you have to interact with them to level them up so you're able to get more skills and use them more promptly. So it does look like you're going to be able to name your pets, feed your pets. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty interesting feature. I think it could be really good. I'm excited for it. I think everybody's excited for it, and we will just see how this goes in the long run. Kind of moving forward, Chaos Reign Season 2 is on, which that I'm assuming is going to be the full-blown name for the Season 2, even though, as you can see in the image here, it says new season, the Icebound Oath. So either way, we're getting a season 2. It's very exciting. Yes, I know a lot of people have played 2 seasons. I even think some people have played 3 seasons at this point. But we're getting an official season 2, which is going to be very exciting. So just kind of a rundown of what this is. As you can tell, we're getting a brand new map. And I'm super excited for that. It's playing on the same exact map, is getting kind of boring, and everybody kind of knows what to do on that map. So a change of scenery will be very good for the game, in my opinion. We're going to kind of read off some of these things that it says. So it says, as a frigid wind blows hard, the heart burns dim. Season 2, the Icebound Oath has launched. Players reaching the end of Season 1, Burning Stars, and Dragon Calls, a Season 1 Plus, Burning Stars, can now proceed to a realm of Balerion to experience a new season. Season 2 contents are summarized below. So your scenery and setting. Balerion lies west of the Eternal Sea for thousands of years. The Dwarven Kingdom of Kondwadar Condwadir, whatever, has ruled over the land. Marvel it at its magnificent sandstone cliffs. Visit a bustling Michaela market, the jewel of the desert, and gaze upon a glorious castle, Frostforge, located atop Balerian's breathtaking. So, we get new behemoths, which is going to be the Frost Dragon and the Frost Giant. And it looks like we're getting a brand new season story, which will be exciting to go through as we progress through the season. Proving grounds, the ancestor statues forged by the dwarves can be found at a regional border across Balerion. Fight for your alliance and challenges set by the statues' dwarven guardians. After proving yourself to the ancestors, you'll earn challenge points and receive blessings and rewards. That seems to me to sound like a new event of some type, but we will just have to wait and see. Either way, it sounds like a pretty exciting new feature. Exploration looks like we're going to be able to go through and explore everything again in your season cinematics, which will be part of your story. That will be quite exciting as well if you like that type of thing. Here is a image of the new map and what the two new behemoths are going to look like. So not too bad, not too bad. Uh, Definitely kind of like how the Frost Giant looks. It's got a pretty good appeal to it. The map looks very exciting. What I'm going to assume from seeing other pictures is all of your zone ones are right here. I do have an image of all the names for the zone ones, but I am not going to shatter those names by trying to pronounce them right here at this exact moment. But these are your zone ones. It's going to be kind of one in this area. There's one right here, and then the rest of them are kind of at the bottom. There is 4 zone 1 starting areas, and then what I would presume is these middle areas and the top area here are going to be where our pass systems allow us to move up and being the final zone up here, which would make sense. We do have a Frost Dragon, so I would assume that the main dragon has been replaced with a Frost Dragon. I don't know this for sure, but that's the one thing that would make sense to me, which would entail the Frost Dragon being in the snowy mountains. Just makes sense. But that is the new map. Should be exciting. I think it's going to be something for everybody to try to learn the best strategies as they go forward for their groups. Basically, this is just talking about kind of what we just talked about. We are getting 2 new legendary heroes, Ferendil and Theodore. Both are cavalry commanders. One is, looks like Ferendil is cavalry PvP control, and Theodore is cavalry garrison and skill. Both will be recruited from Lucky Spin, Wheel of Destiny, or Strongest Lord. It does not give us a breakdown for exactly which one is going into which event yet, but I would expect both will be in Wheel of Destiny, same as this past season with Freygar and Sindrian, and one will be Strongest Lord, one will be Lucky Spin. There is a new legendary artifact as well, Oath of Stormpeak, which is Cavalry PvP tank. That will be in your Forge of Light or your Riches of the Forest event. We'll kind of see how that plays out as well. There's new variety of new types of dark creatures on the world map. Fight and purify them into world pets. So it looks like your dark creatures will be what you purify into your war pets. And then apparently the behavior of the dark creatures have been adjusted for smoother fights. And then on to the next part, they just kind of go into a lot of the things that they fix, which we're not really going to fully cover here because it's kind of whatever. So we're going to jump down and we will kind of take a look at the new heroes and the new artifacts. So the 2 new heroes, like we said, is Theodore and Ferendil. There's just kind of your images on them. I do not have a copy of the new skills, but I do know you can go find it. It's not very hard to find out there. And then, of course, this is our new artifact that they actually give us some details on for what the skills will be on it. So it seems like the Oath of Stormpeak is going to have Clone Legion damage dealt minus 90%, and then Clone Legion damage taken plus 1600%. The duration of this is 30 seconds. And then your passive skill, your Legion inflicts cowardice on enemy legions and gains rampage. Rampage damage dealt plus 4%, duration 10% or 10 seconds. We're going to assume that's just your base level 1. Overall, I do like how the new commanders look or new heroes look. This one's a little bit interesting, definitely. Theodore. Theodore, I'm really excited about. I think Theodore is going to be extremely good from what I've seen so far, but it's hard to say. We'll see when the new season starts. So we get 2 new wonders. Looks like we're going to get Castle Frostforge and Michaela's Market. I'm super excited about this feature because the way it sounds, we're getting like a new marketplace to get some different items. I'm curious on what exactly we're going to be able to buy from that and how it's going to work. There's been tons of speculation, but nobody has confirmed anything yet, not that I personally know of. So it says we're getting more enjoyable events, reduce the escort difficulty on Breaking Through event in Season 1 Plus, Burning Stars, and Season 2 Icebound Oath. Not really my concern. I don't think breaking through is all that hard anyway. Just have to, have the people and put the time in and make smart decisions. Improve the In Celestial Battlegrounds event. The statue of artifacts and heroes will be reset after the player activates challenges in each stage. It's another one of those that's not really a big deal. Updated the Battlefield of Trial of Light event and added more heroes and artifacts to be used during challenges. And then it says, welcome to all new players. Log into the game and upgrade your city to level 4 for a chance to get Berserk Phaedric War Pet. That does sound like it's only going to be new players, so don't be trying to fuss when you can't get this war pet in the long run. Other improvements is added a supply station to the market. This is where we're talking about Michaela's Market, where players can buy different types of listed resources as desired. Interesting to see exactly what that entails. If it's just like resource cost and gem cost, or if maybe for giving us a way to turn in some of these unused speed ups or unwanted speed ups, we'll have to wait and see. Adjusted the list order of rank 3 units on the tech interface so that the order is consistent with the ranks of other units. It's basically more research stuff. They're reorganizing things so it makes more sense. It's not really something that's makes too much of a difference in any type of gameplay setting. It's not nothing really just truly new. Then of course they did some adjusting to the city editor and add a message recalling feature. Players can now recall chat messages by tapping and holding a message within 2 minutes of sending it. So whatever, who cares? And then they did some PC improvements. Overall, I do think it's going to be a extremely good update for us. I think everybody is extremely excited for season 2 and things that we're going to be getting in season 2. It's going to be interesting to see how everybody just adapts to all the new features, adapting to the new map. I think that's going to be the biggest strategic thing with this new season is, how are we going to move through passes? Is there passes? We're going to assume they are. I think some people, I've seen a lot of comments and a lot of chats about talking about there's no passes. And I'm like, okay, whatever. No passes wouldn't make sense to me. So I believe there's going to be passes. I don't think we're going to have level 4 passes in this season, but I could be entirely wrong. The way the map looks with the starting 4 zones in the bottom, it does seem like there's going to be level 1 passes, 2 passes, and 3 passes to kind of move up until you get into the final area. It will be interesting to see if zone 1s kind of do link together or if they try to keep those separated. But it's all, theory based at the moment, and I don't think anybody truly just knows. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider throwing a like on it and also subscribing to the channel. It greatly helps me out. If you want more content like this or just from my channel in general, please check the end card. Until next time, see you out.